Good evening, this is Nerds the Human, and welcome to Rome Total War's historical battles. Today we're looking at the Battle of Teutoburg Forest in 9 AD, but we're going to be playing on the General's point of view. So there's a general camera mode on Rome Total War where you just follow him around the battlefield, and it does very much make giving orders a little bit more difficult. That's what we're going to do here today. Now the Teutoburg Forest battle is probably one of the trickier battles to do on this list here. And it's particularly interesting for general point of view because we do need to traverse from one side of the map across to the fort at the other end. And that means that the general can't really get too far ahead of himself because, yes, that's how I command my troops. So this will be interesting. I think it's a good place to start this particular campaign. I say campaign, this particular series for the historical battles. Now I did do an AI only of this before where I looked at how the AI did in this battle. Spoiler alert, they didn't win, but what that means is that we did do a big look at the history in that particular video. So I'll show the intro video, but I won't go through all of this right now. If you want more history, then we do that in the AI only, which comes before I do the general's point of view. So let's look at the army, see what we've got to deal with. So we have Varus himself, 4 experience, that's going to be vital. We do the legionary cavalry, I also think absolutely vital too. I'm not really, if you know me and how I play the game, I'm not big on infantry. I like infantry that will hold the line while you can do other manoeuvrings. Cavalry is king in Total War, it always is really. And archers are particularly strong in Rome, I do believe. So archers can be very effective in this. Most of them are 2 experience. Good bit of sword and shields on these guys, but yeah, the archers can be quite effective because a number of their units, like the berserkers or these chosen axemen, they don't have shields or armor, so shooting them down can be a very, very effective way of clearing them out. It's really these guys here. We've got Arminius, 5 experience, but only 8 of them. It's those noble cav. Those are the guys who, when you're already weak, come in and obliterate you, I would think, from watching the AI battles. So this will be interesting. As a quick precursor, obviously I'm going to play very hard. That's just the way we're going to do these battles. And well, apart from watching the AI the other day, I really haven't I haven't played this battle since I was maybe 13, 14 or something like that. So this should be interesting. Hopefully I don't disgrace myself, but let's head into battle and let's see how we do.
This is the year 9 AD. The place, Germania, beyond the Empire's border. This is the army of Quintilius Varus, sent north by Augustus to pacify the Germans. Guided by a trusted local chieftain, Arminius, the legion is heading back to winter camp. But life on the frontier can be treacherous, brutal, and short. Thanks to Arminius, the Romans are marching into danger. Hidden in the forest, there's an army of savage German warriors, fired up and thirsty for Roman blood. As the danger becomes obvious, Varus gallops to the head of the column. He has to get his men back to the fort before sunset. Once darkness falls, the Germans will be able to kill them at will. This is a chance for Varus to prove that he has the right stuff. That he is a noble Roman, and a noble Roman general at that. If he isn't, he'll be a noble Roman corpse by sunset, and no one will get home. The camp is in sight. One last push by the Romans should see them home, but without enough survivors, this will be a black day for Rome, and a massive victory for the barbarians.
Here we are then, we are set to general camera, which means that, yes, we can't move any more around than just the swivel and a slight little move here and there. Basically, we are stuck with this camera, which is more problematic in this battle than most because we do need to make it all the way over to that fort that we can't swing the camera over to anymore for obvious reasons. So, well, it's already not in the best position because we've already been attacked. Actually, if you skip the intro video, you can actually get this army at full strength before the charge. But okay, we are not in the best position. I think first and foremost, just going to send my general just to smash into something. You know what? Those axemen should be easy enough to break. We'll just smash them. Berserkers are coming in. We'll put javelins on, but to be honest, you just need to charge at them. You need to stand still and just shoot at them, I guess. You go and attack the actual Warhound handlers. That's probably useful. And you... do I want them to chase them down? You know what? Yes, we're just going to go and chase them down because why not? Actually, no, the cavalry can deal with that in a minute. You can also charge into those berserkers because we'll need someone else in there to go and deal with them. Luckily, we are all close enough right at this moment. What else do we need? I reckon the cavalry can clear them out well enough. So what we need is javelins into them. We'll put javelins on for you as well. Again, chosen accent, I'm going to go down to javelins, but we just need to hit the charge. It's too late at this point. You, however, definitely throw javelins in. You, however, definitely throw in fact, no, you just go and clear out those dogs. You throw javelins in, and you Praetorians just run up in this direction. I think we got everyone. These cavalry are going to be so important, so we'll just get this started. Oh yeah, and yes, they've immediately ran, by the way, those dogs. So actually, yes, cavalry can just run over there. We just want to get them out of those dogs. You've rammed straight into him, which I'm hoping will just break them. Yes, it has indeed, which means we're going to swing around. You guys hold position. The general's coming. Varus will come to save you. Okay, the javelins are coming in. We need to... That was not very quick already, was it? No. Okay, you get into the back of them. General, just charge into those berserkers. Get a big hit in. Call the dogs of war and hope that it's all going well. Cavalry have done their job over there. We need another slam over here. You guys go into hold. And that'll be absolutely fine. Barbarian cavalry are coming. Run away, run away, run away, run away, run away. Okay, they're not running away. They're standing there and they're going to die. Right, the general's done his job over here. It looks like we cleared them out. In fact, all of you, pile in. See, actually, when the general's moving, it's actually quite hard to control some of this. Right, you get in there as well. I feel like we've not done a good enough job of this, actually. Not particularly pleased about this start. You, get yourselves over here. You've been fighting like that for way too long. I don't know what's going on. Right. Keep charging them down for the moment, because I'd like to clear them out. But, yeah, there's one unit of berserkers there. It just needs finishing. Cavalry, that's down to you. What? Oh, those are the dogs. That's what that is. Right. We need some infantry to go and hit those dogs. You, go and clear out the dogs. Oh, dear. General. That's fine. You, go and throw some javelins at them. Do we have any archers? We do, but apparently they're in hand-to-hand combat with the berserkers because I'm an absolute tool and I told them to do that for some reason. Fine. Axemen. Accidentally hit. Fine. These guys, all of you, just go and javelin them. That's absolutely fine. Let's get our cavalry, who are currently struggling with the dogs. What we want to do is get the infantry to block the dogs and just clear them out. That is largely what's now happening. Good. Good. Right. Missiles. Throw javelins in at them. Most of these dogs are now dealt with. Okay, just get one of these units to come deal with these dogs, please. That'd be fine. Cavalry, get yourselves out of there. We don't need you to die. They're now gone as well. Perfect. Okay, we have a few missiles left, but not a lot. Get yourselves over here. Right, with them gone, we need to regroup and quite quickly get the infantry over there. Get the cavalry behind and get the archers over there. Everyone run. We're just warmed up right now, so we're not too tired. Winded on a couple of them. Let's just speed this up for a moment and get us into position. Okay, where are we at? What do we have? Legionary cohort on 13. That's not great. Archers are mostly dead. They don't matter too much. I would have liked them alive a little bit. Okay, what do we need to do? We are going to get ambushed as we come up here, so let's take the hill route. We'll send the cavalry forward. We're still getting attacked, by the way, these cavalry. There's still a dog or two around, so we should probably just let them get left behind. It'd be nice that archers could shoot them, but apparently they're not going to bother. So, General's going to run on ahead. Hopefully, yeah, the cavalry can just run ahead of those dogs, and hopefully that will be fine. That's really just the annoying thing, that if you watch the video and you get the dogs released at these cav, it's a lot more effective if you can avoid that. Right, chosen archers, they need to go down. We'll just charge them. All of you, get on this hill. Excellent. Run over here. This is so bizarre. Follow it from general camera view. We're winded, which is somewhat the problem right now, but we should get a break here. There's Arminius. Okay, and with Arminius there, I reckon we just want to get the infantry into position on this hilltop, and I want the cavalry to pull him into sort of a trap. Sort of a trap. We're going to turn his trap against him. Yeah, that's right, Arminius. You come racing after us. We have infantry coming around the corner. They have some axemen down there. I'm going to send these guys to thunder down the hill at them. That'll be absolutely fine. The general up here. Quick, no, keep going because he's going to catch you. He's definitely caught you. Okay, what have we got? Urban cohort. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. You get him into position there. General's just going to pull back behind. That's a good viewing platform for the cavalry that are thundering down the hill into them. They should have demolished them with that charge. I think they demolished one unit. You know what? Do we need the general in there? What have you done? You've broken one. When they pull out, we'll see about it. You stop where you are on that. In fact, no, just get into Arminius. Blow the horn of destiny, my good sir. Get him surrounded. Okay, what do we have over there? There's the chosen archer. What do we want to do? We need to get someone moving towards him. Ideally, I'd use those 13, but I've already sent them into battle. Fine. As for this guy, I can't really see down that hill because the general's in here. I'm going to get my hill onto this. My general onto the hill. That's fine. Down goes Arminius, the traitorous scum. Alright, he is now gone, which is perfect. I'm going to get all my infantry this way. In fact, I'm just going to ignore those units who are behind me at this point. I think those axemen are taunting. You know what? Yeah, we'll leave them for the time being. We'll just actually no, we won't. We got a massive hill advantage here. We got to use it while we got the opportunity. So turn around and unleash hell. You do the same down that hill. Just charge down at them. Get as much charge as you can. Oh yeah, we've got the archers over there who we need to deal with. Fine. 2 rams over here. Get yourself... Oh, I can't click up the hill. Get up the hill. Excellent. You mop them up. General's going to run forward and deal with those archers. There they are. All of you just get running. Archers, likewise. You just attack them if at all possible. And we'll get moving. There's more and more of these things coming. We only got 12 minutes and we've got to go take the plaza. So can't do much more sitting around, unfortunately. General's going to get weaker and weaker as time goes on. Let's bring ourselves over to the next trap, which is fine. Maybe about there. Archers, get in behind. You at this point, you can chase them down. Don't care about that. Let's just get the general in here. Everyone running. We're now onto winded, which isn't great. The archers are now shooting us because we're not there in time. Those cavalry are going to deal with it. It's absolutely grand. Right. How are we doing? Let's just pause and slow this down for a second. 55, 46. Okay. Not ideal. We need 100 to survive. We've still got Praetorians and Urban Cohort at pretty much full strength. So that is perfect. We're going to need that. All infantry. Make sure you are on Javelin at this point. These guys are not the only troops in the vicinity. So, all of you, let's just keep moving. Keep moving forward. Archers. I don't mind if you're just a distraction at some point. That might actually be what happens. Those axemen didn't get fully mopped up, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Those cavalry can do a little bit of work just mopping people up. Okay, infantry and archers. We want you at least on this hill part over here. General is just going to get himself into position as well. Okay. You are how tired? Very tired. We need you with us. I don't mind. We can always catch up and deal with them later. But for now, yeah, we need to charge these guys down. Are they in range? They're probably in range. Let's just charge. I know that more are going to come out of these trees. But we just need to get moving. At the very least, avoid the shots. These are powerful. So we'll charge on in and trigger the rest of them to pop out of the trees. There they are. Some of them are over there. I don't mind them in behind me. I'm going to ignore that. It's conveniently ignored. Although I'm starting to lose visibility. You just deal with those skirmishes. Infantry and archers, you just come over here. They've released the dogs of my general. Okay, that is not great. This is where we turn around and get back behind the infantry line. Quick. Okay, infantry line. Infantry line. Get yourselves into position. This is what we need. Archers, not you. Get into those dogs. You get into... Not you, General. Not you. We need to get back to single speed. Okay, we're in position. General. You. Mop those up. Keep chasing them. That's absolutely fine. You. Hit the axemen. We're going to flank them. And the dogs are just chasing us around like absolute mad cats, even though they're dogs. But, you know, point is there. Point being, take care of the dogs, please. I forgot that. That might be part of the traps. Don't do that. The dogs are chasing you. Right. We should have hopefully intercepted a good chunk of those dogs. I can't do too much to these heavy units, but... Axemen, get yourselves in there. Fine. What do we have back there? They're the Roman archers. You come forward. I've lost my... I forgot about my legionary cavalry and they're gone now. That is bad. Bad news. Down to 8 minutes. That means we need to get into this plaza right now. All men. All men. I think at this point we're just going to charge them down. Just go. Just run. Just run. Just run. General, get out of there. You don't need to die here. They're now broken. Good. You stay and just mop them up. Everyone else, get forward. Don't care about archers. Do not care about them at all. Right. We're now racing for the plaza because we've only got 8 minutes to capture it. Oh dear, this is not going well. Okay, plan at this point is to get our strong... Well, actually, do we want our strongest men in the city walls? We have 88. Yeah, I could send in these scraps to go and hold the plaza while we take my strongest men and me to come and finish some of this off. I think that might be the best plan. Okay, let's go and grab this hill. Everyone else just get into that city. We'll have enough. There's the charge. I wasn't ready for that. And yeah, this is unfortunate. Just lost quite a few of the men we're going to have for it. Okay, we're just going to charge these chosen axemen. You get into there, you get into there. This is where we've run out of enough men to do it, and Varus just died in the charge. Absolutely awful. Bad news. Bad news has happened. Okay. Well, we're not going to do it, unfortunately. That much seems pretty clear. It's those barbarian noble cavalry. I talked about it in the intro, and we're not going to do enough to hold on. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Well, we're just getting chopped down now. We're just going to keep fighting and, well, we live and learn. Well, you die. You die, basically. We're going to have another go, and this time we're going to try and, well, do the first half similar. I think the first half went absolutely fine, but where we had some problems was, yes, getting ambushed a bit later. So we'll try the other way into the city. But yes, at the start, it's these berserkers really need to get dealt with as efficiently as possible. So what I'm trying to do is, yes, there are the warhounds. Just going to get these guys in as brutally, efficiently as possible, and just throw javelins in, because I think the javelins are actually going to be the most effective way to deal with them. These cav archers, what were you doing? You were running over there. That's fine. Going to get the cavalry to just smash those chosen archers, just immediately hit them, give them a poke, and go from there. General's getting a bit caught up in that. You need to charge into those axemen because they are getting a pincer movement in on us. Cavalry now, good. Get into them. General blow the horn of destiny. You're at the back already anyway. They don't like the charge. That's a break. Perfect. You, throw your javelins in. These guys just need to hold position for a moment. All of you just throw your javelins. That's fine. That break should hopefully help us out. The archers need to be shooting them. You get into those warhounds. Quick. Just take out the actual men involved. And then, yeah, these two cavalry units. We've got those, yeah, general over there. In fact, general, just get yourself vaguely lined up. And you need to smash into them. Absolute massacre them, please. Alright, fine. Get yourself positioned first. It's not medieval 2, though, so you don't need a proper one. You just need to get in. Did we basically kill these berserkers? Yes, we slaughtered them with the javelins. Perfect news. How are we doing? 35. Oh, that's looking okay. That is definitely looking okay. Yeah, we'll send in these guys into there. We'll let them finish their charge, but we'll pull them out. They're now going to get isolated. Let's just get our men out of there. You just get out of there. With the Praetorians, they're still in that. Yeah, just get them out. Get them all out of there. And you guys move yourselves forward. Yep. Good. They pull out and we hit them in the rear as well. That should be, yeah, breaking them pretty nicely. Get out of there before you get slaughtered because you will get absolutely ripped to shreds by them. And you, likewise, just pull out. Just leave them isolated. We're going to shoot them down. That's perfectly fine by me. Okay, good. That's the start we want. It is interesting playing at this because now we come thundering up the hill and start to get some vision of what's ahead of us, which is obviously these archers to begin with, but they're going to run off and pull us into the next trap. But, okay, there are some units in behind there, Thomas. Where this barbarian cavalry come from, I don't know. I don't like the cavalry charging us. It's not particularly good. You turn around and deal with them. They shouldn't be too tough, but don't want a full charge. It looks like they're not going to pull off the charge. Okay, that's good. Have we got them? Got them pinned? Yeah, we got them broken. That's all that really matters. Fine. You, my good sirs, you're here. You're just putting in Arminius, or actually it might be the first general, not Arminius. I don't know. It might not have been him I killed last time, but either way, let's go and get infantry into position up over here. Not the main guys, though. The main guys need to just hang back a little bit. Just want to keep these two guys in reserve as long as possible. We've taken a little bit of a knock from the archers as the general approaches. It's a little bit irritating, but not the worst thing in the world. We're going to try and see if we can get some shots in at him. Archers into position. How are we doing for time? 14 minutes. We've got plenty of time right now. No, not... Okay, the whole point of me putting you on that was that you'd throw it at those guys, not some other random unit who's in the rear. Good reminder though, there are some axemen in the rear, so yeah, you guys just turn around and shoot them for the time being. What do you want? They're closing in, regroup. Yes, that was the start of the instructions, my good sir. Okay, you know what? I'm going to get the rest of these guys and we're just going to head down the hill into them. There's some warhounds. They released, I think that they've just regrouped. I think they've already been killed. But yes, when we get up to the hounds up here, we want to make sure the right unit is facing them at the time. We don't want any nonsense from them. So yes, we'll take the javelins off, but let's bear in mind what's going on. Urban cohort, I know I don't want to use you too much, but yeah, just charge down the hill at them. Charge down the hill at them. I'm sure you'll break them pretty quickly anyway. Hope so, because I want to keep you guys alive. Okay, they're shaken but they're not broken. I'm going to send the general thundering down the hill just to finish them off. You guys just swing into that. Actually, there are some more axemen over there. So again, the guys who are supposed to be my reserves are now getting caught up in all of this. So my infantry just stay up on this hill. And yeah, maybe we'll go back to javelins because they're starting to annoy me actually. Yeah, they've broken now. That's good. Get the general to continue with that kind of nonsense. Get this cavalry back over here. I want them where I know where they are. Legionary. Actually, no. Javelins. Javelins. All of you into them. You get into there. General's charged into these guys. Hopefully, just get the break. Get the break. It's what I want. I do not want to get stuck in. There's so much armor piercing in these armies. It's in these German troops. It's really slightly scary. And you, to be honest, just charging in, help your mates because we need them alive. We need to take them home alive. So, charge down that hill. General. No idea what's happening to some of my men. Some of them getting shot. What am I doing? At this point, we've mostly dealt with these guys. We've got the Axeman just causing a few bits of irritation, but we're going to take him down. Enemy general's routing, and he's dead. Who is that? That is Arminius of Teutoburg. We probably should have figured out that this was important based on his name, but there we go. You guys just throwing at the Axeman, and we have some barbarian cavalry who are back. So send the reserves again. So the reserves in to go and deal with those lads. But we still got the cavalry. This is good. Our cavalry is alive and well. So archers. Shoot those guys there. It should be easy pickings. Cavalry over there. Okay, general, get up the hill. Cavalry, get up the hill. We'll just see what our options are at this point. Just throw some javelins if you need to. Feel free to throw them in. Are we getting shot by their archers again? It looks like there's some missiles, but they might just be ours. I don't know. Axemen getting charged by reserves because that's what I'm doing. I'm now just using the reserves, which I shouldn't be, but that's just what's happening. So we've got 12 minutes, so time to make a move towards the old plaza. Archers doing some good work, shooting down the spear warband from a distance. Cavalry are just going to make sure those axemen don't annoy me much longer. Just got to keep an eye on it. It's a nice commanding position from the hill here. Just make sure that they don't run into spikes. They look like they're fairly sensible in their positioning right now. Excellent. You guys just swing through them. Chosen Archer Warband. Yes, you do need to be killed. I did mention that they were hanging around here somewhere. So we'll clear them out now. Get the cavalry back into this. Archers are being slaughtered probably by their cavalry re-emerging, I'm guessing. I don't know. I think that might be the end of those archers because they've got themselves caught out on that little hillock there. Bit of a shame, but we need to get going. And those archers, they've distracted them. If nothing else, then fine. They've done the job. Amazingly, the cavalry have actually been defeated by our archers. That's lovely news. So the archers are going to make it. They can continue to shoot these guys. Probably not the best idea, actually. Probably come join us at this point. We're going to start moving forward. Now, down to 10 minutes. We need to get moving quick, which, I don't know. We're doing all right with the troops, but time-wise is a bit of a problem. We're moving forward then towards the fort. There are a few archers shooting us at the back. It's been irritating, but it's not really worth sending the cavalry all the way out of the way to go and clear them out. So we have some chosen archers there. This is the bait that we fell for last time, Thomas, so don't fall for it again. Thank you very much. Right, we need to make sure the right men are getting forward here, not cavalry. At the very least, we need to go and get our bait in the way. So we have these 4 units who are already damaged. They're just going to run forward. It's going to run forward, and we'll just see what happens to them. We'll grab these guys, stand them in behind, and then it'll be absolutely perfecto. Everyone's very tired and exhausted, but we have no option. The time limit's just so brutal on this. So we're just going to start running in. There are shots from... Oh, this is where the trap comes in. Okay, fine. We knew the trap was coming. Skirmisher Warband. Just immediately wipe them out. The Noble Cav are potentially a problem. But we're going to get our 4 slightly stronger units to face up over here. And we've actually got a little bit of a hill. We can do something to help us. Get the archers just anywhere in behind. Don't really care. And the cavalry, I want them to do some stuff with the warhounds are ahead. I want the warhounds released on the right unit. Okay. Don't worry about those guys, because I can't see anything now. There we are. They're the Noble Cav. They need to go down immediately. They are the ones that need to go down. General, pin him in position. Good. General, get around the back. Can't see anything. There are trees everywhere. This is what a forest is, Thomas. Well done. Let's just pause a second. There's still trees. Right. You. Chosen Archer Warband. Axeman. Alright, we've got the nobles routing. Perfect. Just surround them. Make sure they do not get out. And to be honest, I don't really want to take on most of these guys right now. I'll have some axemen charge him. You, do you have any javelins left? Basically no one does. Some of these guys at the front do. We'll just keep on going for it. They are, oh, they're running away. We're not going to catch them. That's so irritating. Fine, they're down to 24. Not the worst thing in the world. But we've got those warband over there, and we've got those axemen over here. Just get those infantry to charge on in. Send my cavalry. Cavalry, just get yourselves up on the hill, and we'll deal with those axemen in a moment. Unpause. Let's just see what's happening. Dogs. Those guys are going to eat the dogs. That's what they need to do. Get out of there. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. It's supposed to be flanking them, then not this way around. Okay. So you guys. Right, the dogs have been released. Now let's swing around and deal with those guys. That's fine by me. These guys do need to get dealt with though, and I need to keep a close eye on this battle. So infantry, deal with this. I need to stay in the middle, he says, as he says charge. I need to stay in the middle to deal with that. Swing into the axemen. And they're broken. That is just what we want to see. Okay, this is going okay. This is going okay. We just need to break this guy. This guy's broken as well. Perfect. We are... Oh no, not my Praetorians in the rear. You are losing men quickly, apparently. Do we want to guard? He is taking on the Warlord. Some chosen axemen. I don't want to sacrifice him. It's going to take too long for the infantry to get there, though. Cavalry, can you do anything to save him? Probably yes. Let's just get all these units into there and see if we can pin that general here and now. These guys just need to keep them from getting away. Just slaughter them. Right. We can do this. We can do this. Get the general into position. Just line it up because you are all over the place right now. Charge in, charge in, charge in, charge in. Blow the horn of destiny. I don't want you anywhere near the front, Varus. Okay. Hopefully done some damage. At least maybe get the Praetorians in it whilst we finish that off. Chosen Archer Warband are running. Where are my Cav? They're all the way over there. No, Cav, we need you over here. Go on to those axemen. And you guys... what do I want? Oh, actually, we've still got those Chosens over there. You guys go and close that trap. Continue with that. I'm guessing that they've dealt with the dogs. General, get yourselves over here. Get yourself over here. Good, 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 good. And around the flank. And around the flanks. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. All of you. Yeah, their general's going to come into us. That's fine. I don't mind that. Because I reckon we've got his number here. But could just be down to luck. Oh, I really don't like this. Really don't like this. How are we doing up on the hill? Oh, not well. They've been slaughtered. They fell into the next trap. And I thought that might happen. But it's happened now. Try and get the Cav out. The Cav are precious. These guys, not you, go on to guard. And what we got? Chosen Archer. Yes, those noble cavalry came back and knew we wanted to kill them. Yes, you come through. Come through. The archers are going to close the trap. Come on, archers. We've gained experience. We're glowing. Oh, this is magnificent. Come on, Archer. Take them out. Down he goes. God to be praised. We've taken out the second general. We do not have enough time to capture this plaza. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. We are not going to get 100 men in time, but we're coming pretty close to actually winning the battle. I think we've got the battle right here, but yeah, you just deal with them. You swing out to them. That's fine. Yeah, he's gone as well. Okay, skirmish warband. I reckon... Do we have enough time? This is difficult. Legionary Cav, you just finish that swinging manoeuvre. And I reckon then at that point... Okay, we've not broken him. We've not broken him. Interesting. Cavalry need to pull out of here. Just get to the rear. But we're just not going to win this. We haven't not got enough time to win this now. Bit of a shame. A bit of a shame. Those chosen axemen are needing to go down. More axemen over there. Then their flanking manoeuvres coming in. Oh dear. How are we looking? How are we looking? 75 to 63. This has gone wrong since this because we're just too tired. Way too tired for this nonsense. Let's just win the battle we're in. Let's not worry about the plaza anymore. We're just going to get ourselves into battle. Slam. Why are they still fighting? Oh dear. Okay. Pull out. We'll do what we can. It's really awkward playing like this with the general because you lose. It's really difficult to see exactly what's going on with half of these units. It's strange. Like you just miss things that you'd normally catch. Right, their cavalry's coming in for us. I reckon we've got him. We're just going to try. Blow the Horn of Destiny. Just keep you at the back. I don't really want to face their axemen though. You want to face the cavalry. You've got yourself way too involved in all of that. Yeah, they're gunning for the cavalry at this point, which is a shame. There's still that one unit of spearmen in behind. We never dealt with about 20 hours ago. Okay, continue running. Continue running. I don't think we do have 100 men, but we don't have 100 men who are going to make it to the plaza. It's going to be a failed attempt once more, but it's been a much better one. And I don't know, as we go through this series, perhaps we'll learn some of the key things to do. I mean, it's in general, obviously, if you're actually playing as the general, you'd want to, take a good position on the hill and, like orchestrate the battle, actually see it all. This battle, you have to use this unit as an actual attacking cavalry unit, which just makes it so problematic. So, at this point, 4 minutes remaining. I'm going to send the cavalry to go and actually capture this plaza. We're going to go and actually take it. If nothing else, the general is going to go and take this city. Damn it. And the infantry are just going to run in this general direction. We'll try and do it. You, my good sir, not the best plan. Are these our towers? They should be. Yeah. Are they going to shoot them down? Maybe they will, Maybe they will. So we'll follow him in. Yes, this was a bit of a difficult one to start with. I thought we'd start this with, like a difficult campaign, obviously with a difficult battle. So we'll probably be able to win the majority of them. But this one, down Glitch Street. Yes, this one in particular is a bit tricky. So it is what it is. I'm going to tell these guys just to go on AI command at this point. I don't know that that's cheating, but as far as I'm concerned, it's absolutely fine. So we're going to send these guys into the city. Actually, no. Don't open the gate. Don't open the gate. Just run him around the city. Run him around. Well done, legionaries. Run him around. How long do I have, by the way? 3, which suggests that I have 3.5, which means I'm not going to reach it in time. Let's speed it up. Let's speed her up. Okay, we're going to get on this plaza. Come on. There we go. We've got the plaza. Victory and glory, sort of. 3 minutes till they win. If I had 100 men who just reached it, I would have beaten the timer by a few seconds. But we're just going to be a coward general, and we're going to wait here for our death. So, interesting. I'll speed it up, but obviously I thought this one would be quite tricky on the general's camera. It's quite tricky anyway, from my recollection. Maybe I'll have a go at practicing this, and maybe we'll come back to it later in the series. But as my men get themselves chopped down, Varus the coward, he's been quite brave in this battle, to be fair. Varus the coward will just stand in his fort and try and defend it. There's not a lot of Germans left, but could do better. Well, I did put a poll up for which of the AI campaigns you want to see, and likewise, really, they'll be following these. So if you're interested in these battles, then if you vote in the poll to do with which of the AI campaign historical battles you want to see, then that will eventually lead to me doing this as well. Average defeat. We could do better, but there we are. First time done this in a long time. Or I should say the second time done this in a long time. 10 men and 10 horses. That's 20 soldiers. We were part of the way there. We gained experience. We killed the traitorous Arminius. This in many ways. I've done better than the Romans of history. That's all I can say to this. And these guys were meant to do a lot more. But basically, in the end, they were too tired. You're so exhausted in this battle. It's so brutal. But anyway, do enjoy the general camera point of view yourself. Have a go at this. You can scream at the screen all you want and tell me that I'm useless. I'm sure you will be, but go and do it yourself on general view. It's a lot more tricky. And it's the amount of times I'm clicking around the map trying to deal with things. It's the time, really. Like, this battle is utterly doable, but when you're racing on this time limit, it's just absolutely brutal. But there we are. That was real life for you. They didn't have time to get here before sundown. So I will leave it here. I think this is an interesting little series. I think the next one I'll probably pick one that I might have a chance of winning, but we'll see. I'll see what the poll says. I'll see what people would like to see. So do go vote in the poll. Hopefully when you vote after seeing this, it's still live. But for now, I will leave you. I am Thomas, this is Tenacious the Human, and this has been our general point of view for the historical battle of Teutoburg Forest. Thank you, and bye-bye.
Death and violence will come to you. This is a beautiful, beautiful town, by the way, guys. Let's go and smash it up. Dum tum ti 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 ti. How did you die? What is happening to my men? Steve! He was the one man who tried!